Hello everyone and welcome back to the Chase Media channel. Today we're going to be flying from from Portland to Boston Airport. Today's flight is going to be a pretty short one, about 30 minutes or so. Today we're going to be flying with the Boeing 737-800 as usual, the BBJ2 configuration, and we're gonna be flying with the help of the Microsoft Flight Simulator ATC, and also the FS2 crew as provided by FS2 crew as an assistant. So with that being said, let's jump into the cockpit and start setting up. Wait. Okay, now. I did pause there because the FS2 crew just was initializing. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, yeah, let's start setting up. Let's jump into the our aircraft here into the flight deck and start setting up for our flight. So, first of all, let's set the battery. Battery is on. Emergency lights and ground power. And parking brakes are set. Okay, and as we wait that the aircraft is initializing, I would much appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel. That would help me a lot. And yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the FMC. So first of all, we're gonna request our fuel truck, and I'm gonna wanna go ahead and pop my iPad onto the screen. So alright, there is our iPad. Very good. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Okay. So the first officer is also on board with us here in Portland. And no, we probably could use the jetway. Go ahead and upgrade the jetway by JSX menu here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump onto services, and no, not that one, and to services and fuel. For today's flight, we're gonna be needing 9 tons of fuel. Okay, let's set 9 tons of fuel. Let's start fueling up. As for the payload, today we're gonna have 48 passengers on board. And about the cargo and weight, it's gonna be at 2,650 on each side. Okay, so we have a zero fuel weight of 55.8. Let's go to the FMC. $55.6 for the zero fuel weight. I'm just gonna double check it and see that I was correct. 55.8. Okay, you see, so I made a mistake. Let's correct it. 55.8. For the reserves, we're gonna be needing about 1.8 tons for the reserves, as the cost index for today's flight is gonna be 44, and the planned fuel is 9 tons. Alright, so about the flight level, today's flight level will be 140,000. Okay, with the winds of 290 degrees at 60 knots. Okay. The temperature is gonna be plus 2. Yes, is that correct? Yeah. Alright, as for the noise abatement procedures, we're not gonna use any do any noise abatement procedures. For the takeoff, we're gonna use flaps 5 with a CG of 22.1 and a trim of 5.06.
I'm out for the walk around.
Alright, that's gonna be a good time to test our warning horns, I see. Okay. Oxygen is tested 100%. Alright, the lights are all working just fine. Let's go head over to the IRS panel and see that it also works just fine. Okay, so very good. Those are lights also work just fine. Going back to the FMC, we're gonna enter our last node position to the FMC. As for the origin, we're going to be Portland, so we're gonna be entering Kilo Papa Whiskey Mike. So Kilo Papa Whiskey Mike. As for the origin, okay, we're gonna code Kilo Papa Whiskey Mike to Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra. This is gonna be our flight for today. Let's uplink our flight. And I must say the IRS initialization is not realistic. It was too fast, and it was also not realistic in my previous 3 flights, I think, as I did not change it to realistic initialization after I reinstalled my Windows, so it was pretty fast. It's like sim magic here for you. Alright, so route uplink is ready. Let's load it up. Okay. So we are gonna be flying direct here, and then we're gonna be expecting an ILS 27 transition with the, let's see, we're gonna need one moment, please. Approach. So ILS.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay. No, the crew is already on board. Let's go over to the Navigraph charts here. Alright, so we're gonna need approach via ocean 5 27 transition frenzy. All right, there we have it. From ocean we're gonna go ahead towards frenzy. Okay, we're gonna do like a U-turn on frenzy.
I'm right next to her.
Alright, so now that's gonna be a good time to request our air clearance, so let's go ahead and do that.
Portland clearance delivery Chase 1 Heavy IFR to Boston, ready to copy.
Chase 1 Heavy is cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 29er climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.5 squawk 4202.
420.
Portland clearance delivery didn't copy. Please say again for Chase 1 Heavy.
Chase 1 Heavy is cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 29er climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.5 squawk 4202.
4202. We did copy that right now, so what?
Chase 1 Heavy cleared to Boston Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 29er climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 125.5 squawk 4202.
Chase 1 Heavy readback
so
is correct.
she changed our
Contact ground on
our
121.9 when ready to taxi.
runway,
Good
departure
day.
runway. Alright. So we're gonna be departing runway 29er instead of 36. We're gonna be direct to air ocean. And so let's load our wings as well. Okay, but back to our charts here. Alright, so let's set up the MCP.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums. 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 2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
Alright, so. Okay,
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
let's prepare for our departure briefing. So, we're currently at this gate. Pushback is required. This is gonna be our first flight of the day. Noise abatement is not required. This is the first threats are none. Thrust will be rated. The bleeds are on and we are underweight. APU is not required. NTIC is not required and procedural vectors.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1,000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via ATC vectors. No noise abatement procedures required. VNAV is armed. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft effect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Alright, so departure will complete. Okay, so if that is out of the way, okay. And the next thing we're gonna do, let's do a pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 019. Altimeter 2979.
Heading 019. Altimeter 2979. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Okay. So now we can go ahead and disconnect the fuel truck because we already fueled up, and also we have switched to the ground power, so we can release the we have switched to the APU power, so we can disconnect from the ground power as well. Request ATC clearance. Request ATC clearance. Request ATC clearance.
Good morning. 1 is at the gate with the numbers, requesting ATC clearance. Okay, cleared to our destination as filed. SWAT code is as assigned. 1.
So I see that we have some traffic in Boston. Probably not gonna be there when we arrive, but maybe they will be. Who knows? So we're just gonna be finish up here with the boarding procedure. Okay, let's review our taxi. Let's request taxi.
Portland ground chase 1 heavy with Echo ready to taxi IFR.
Probably gonna be very easy. Alpha all
Chase
the
1
way
heavy
to
taxi to
runway
and hold short of
29.
runway 29er via taxiway Alpha Bravo Alpha Bravo Alpha cross runway 36 Alpha. Contact tower on 120.9er when ready.
Alright.
Taxiing hold short runway 29er via taxiway Alpha Bravo Alpha Bravo Alpha cross runway 36 Alpha chase 1 heavy.
Got it. I hope the Beyond ATC will live soon, you know. I saw a few videos of that. It looks fantastic. Alright, so just in a few moments we'll be done with boarding.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem, have a safe flight.
So we're gonna be done with it any minute now. Maybe she's gonna be the last one. Do you think she's gonna be the last one? I hope so. Alright, she was the last one. Great, so let's speed up from here on. And where is the... wait.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are
Okay.
unable to
Let's
accommodate
do the
any item in the cabin,
pre-flight
please bring it to the boarding door and we will check
before
it for
start
you.
procedure.
Also review the safety
And
instruction card in your
also-
seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
And also, you know what? Let's run through the before start checklist as well. Okay.
APU going off. Would you like the APU on?
Yes. Why? What the hell did you do? Okay. Let's see that all the systems are going back to normal. I'm sorry for that. My first officer is pretty new to this aircraft
Please direct your attention to the cabin
and for all the
for
commands.
safety
So
information.
please
There is
forgive
an
him.
instruction card in your seat
All right.
pocket that illustrates the safety
Auto
equipment
throttle
on
is
this
jump off.
aircraft.
Let's go put it back.
Regulations
We'll select
require
antenna. I
flight
see
information
the
as well as all crew instructions.
V2 speeds as we set it, and also
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip
gonna
into the buckle.
well,
Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release
okay,
your
that's
seatbelt,
great.
lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that
All
you
right.
keep your seatbelt
So let's do
fastened at all
before start
times while
checklist,
seated.
okay? So
Doors
don't be
are clearly
confused this
marked with
time.
exit signs and
Before start
instructions for door
checklist.
operation.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Locate the exit nearest you
V2
with the
148
nearest exit
heading
behind you.
290 altitude
In an emergency, lights
09,000.
will illuminate the eyes.
Takeoff speeds.
The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a
V1
panel will open and
135
oxygen
rotate
lamps will appear.
137 V2 148
Seated with your seatbelt fastened
CDU
to the
pre-flight.
lamp toward you to start the flow of oxygen.
completed.
Oxygen will be flowing
Rudder
from
and
the
aileron
lamp
trim?
until the bay
3
is
and
not
0.
inflated. Cover your nose and
Taxi
mouth
and
with the
takeoff
band.
briefing.
Place the
Completed.
elastic band around your head.
Anti-collision
And
light
tighten by pulling
on.
the
Before
hand.
start checklist complete.
Secure your own
Start
belt
sequence
before
is 1,
assisting
then
others.
2.
Check.
The seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatory. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, we are ready as well for pushback, so yep, please go ahead, push us back. And we're gonna be needing our nose to the right today, please.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay. There's no vaccine traffic whatsoever around us, so we're not going to be announcing it on the Unicom. And I'm sure that we're going to announce our
Locking
takeoff,
gear.
and while we cross the runway 36, we're going to announce as well, just to be on the safe side that we're not going to run into traffic or ruin anyone's landing. Okay, so okay, we have the landing gear. Let's get on with that. Yeah, so we wanted our nose to the right. Nose to the right, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake are released.
Commencing push.
Alright.
All engines clear. Start at
Okay.
will.
Start engine number 1.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has
Start engine number 1.
the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. It will be your
Starting engine 1.
to move out the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see
Oil
you
pressure.
again on a future flight.
Okay, let's hope they won't crash into anything. And the taxi light should be off right now, so on the ground crew there. Okay,
Starter cutout. Number 1 stable.
Start engine number 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Okay.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And we're not at 3 minutes yet. Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Flaps 5.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We have those 2, but those will go off as soon as we're gonna begin our takeoff roll. So he set flaps 5. Also, yaw damper. Let's engage that. Let's see that everything is good. Perfect.
Unlocking gear.
That's
3 minutes.
okay. 3 minutes. We do not care about those 3 minutes. Doors. Okay, so he has here. But they will go off as soon as we're gonna begin our takeoff roll. They will pressurize.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
It's pretty hot outside. 27
Left is
degrees.
clear. Right is clear.
Alright, thank you very much. Flight control check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detained.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Good morning. 1. Ready to taxi. Cleared to taxi. 1.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Alright, then let's go, and we're gonna be taxiing via Alpha here. I'm gonna go ahead and change to the Unicom frequency so we can announce okay, for some reason I suspect we set the shot, right? Yeah. Well, that sometimes happens that the first officer is not actually listening to you. Okay, so we set to the over to Unicom, and now we're taxiing on to Alpha, and we will be crossing runway 36. Just a few seconds here. I still don't see any traffic inbound, but still we're gonna go ahead and announce our crossing and departure on Unicom as well. Portland traffic, chase 1, crossing runway 36.
Approaching 36.
Portland traffic, chase 1 is cleared of runway 36.
Approaching 29.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Okay. That's great.
Check.
Let's wait for the cabin to be ready for just a second here, and also request our takeoff clearance as well. So go to Portland Travel, request takeoff.
Portland Tower,
IFR.
chase 1 heavy ready for IFR departure runway 29er.
Chase 1 heavy, altimeter 29er, decimal 79er, wind calm. Cleared for takeoff runway 29er.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er, chase 1 heavy.
I think the cabin will not be ready. Well, because he did think we just landed. So never mind that. We're gonna continue with that takeoff. So request takeoff clearance.
Tower 1, ready for departure. Cleared for departure. 1.
Approaching 29.
Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Cabin still not secure.
That's alright.
Approaching
Portland traffic, chase
29.
1 is departing runway 29. Alright.
On runway 29.
Takeoff.
Thrust set, 80 knots. V1, rotate.
V2.
Positive rate.
Climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. .400 feet.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1 set.
Select LNAV.
LNAV.
Flaps up.
Speed check. Flaps up, set.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps, up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Okay.
Okay.
Portland traffic, chase 1 is cleared on runway 29.
Portland approach chase 1 heavy is type Boeing 737 1 miles north of 80 Mike Echo 5,600 feet. Request flight following.
Chase 1 heavy Portland approach. Squawk 7625.
Squawk 7625 chase 1 heavy.
Chase 1 heavy radar contact 2 miles south of 80 Mike Echo 6,800 feet. Altimeter 29.79er.
Okay, let's launch
Roger
that.
chase 1 heavy.
And
Chase
what
1 heavy
that
contact
1,000 to
Boston
level.
Center on 128.2. Good day.
128.2 for chase 1 heavy. Boston Center, chase 1 heavy 8,800 feet.
Chase 1 heavy Boston Center altimeter 29.79er. Continue as planned. Chase 1 heavy contact
Oh my
Portland
God.
approach on
maybe we should not
119.75.
do the
Good day.
technology.
119.75 for chase 1 heavy. Portland approach chase 1 heavy 8,900 feet.
Chase 1 heavy Portland approach altimeter 29.79er. Continue as planned.
Portland approach chase 1 heavy 4 miles east of Mike Echo 45. Request IFR to Boston, ready to copy.
Chase 1 heavy is cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Squawk 7625.
Alright, 7625.
Chase 1 heavy cleared to Boston Airport is filed. Squawk 7625.
Chase 1 heavy readback correct. Radar contact 8,700 feet. Altimeter 29.79er. Turn left heading 150 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Turn left heading 150 climb and maintain 14,000 feet chase 1 heavy.
Set flight level 140.
Chase 1 heavy contact Boston Center on
Flight level 140. Set.
Good day.
128.2 for chase
Happy to
1
release
heavy.
cabin.
Okay.
Okay.
Boston Center Chase 1 Heavy
Portable
is at
electronic devices may now be
10,500
used,
feet,
with the
climbing
exception of TVs,
14,000
radios,
feet.
two-way transmitters, or any other devices
Chase 1 Heavy
transmitted by
Boston
as
Center
these
altimeter,
devices may
29er
interfere with aircraft
decimal,
communication and
79er.
navigation
Continue
systems.
as planned.
We're gonna climb a bit steep here to reach our cruising altitude for the first few minutes that we have into this flight. So this flight is gonna be pretty much short. Okay, so I'm gonna hand off the control now to the autopilot.
1,000 to level.
Just a few seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight.
So let's
Please
level
return
off.
to the menu, give
Just
me
around
on board
here.
for the two meal choices and your beverage
And
choices.
Autopilot on.
control
We request
the
that you keep
autopilot.
the aisle clear
Select
to
VNAV.
assist flight attendants serve you
Check.
efficiently and
Select
also for
VNAV.
your own safety. Thank you.
Select VNAV. But I will select the VNAV, okay? That's it. That's all you had to do. Alright, so great. Let's prepare for our approach. Okay, so first of all the radios, let's switch those. The final code is gonna be 272. Set course your side 272. No? Okay, I will set it for you 272. You happy now? Alright, let's prepare for our brief. So we're gonna be receiving vectors. The runway condition is dry. Miss approach altitude will be 3,000. Final approach altitude is gonna be 3,000 as well. We're gonna set it there. Okay, minimum. Okay, it's gonna be 460. Right, so let's run the brief. Good.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via ATC vectors for an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 3,000 feet. Decision height is 460 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Okay, please let's do also the descent checklist as well already. I think it's gonna be a good tempo now. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
VRAF 146 minimums 460 feet.
VREF 146. Minimums 460 feet.
Good day.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
128.75 Chase 1 Heavy.
equalizer is not set to use the frequency. Okay, so we're going to just fix that. Let's request
Boston Center, chase 1 heavy,
to
14,000
descend
feet.
to 10,000.
Chase 1 heavy Boston Center altimeter 29.80. Continue as planned.
Decrease by 4,000.
Boston Center, chase 1 heavy. Request 10,000 feet.
Chase 1 heavy descent and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, chase 1 heavy.
Chase 1 heavy, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
Boston Center, chase 1 heavy, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Ah, no, that's okay. We
Chase
don't
1
need
heavy,
that,
turn left, heading 150.
Turn left, heading 150, chase 1 heavy.
Okay, so we have a departing traffic from what's in that means that looks like November 412 Golf is departing to Portland currently. Okay, I would like to request an altitude of 9,000. You know what? Let's go ahead and request to decrease
1,000
by
level.
another 1,000 feet.
Boston Center, chase 1 heavy. Request 9,000 feet.
Chase 1 heavy descent and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 9,000 feet.
Alright.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 9,000 feet, chase 1 heavy.
maintain 9,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Chase 1 Heavy.
10,000. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. 1,000 to level.
Okay, just check if we can hear ourselves on the com. The com is working.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting with flight or video monitors at the terminal for connected gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft.
Center fuel pumps off.
Thank you very much.
Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Don't use devices to carry out items. If you cause something overhead bins, some items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables or return your seats to their upright positions and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Okay, so from what I can see, November 4 to go is departed already, so it won't be any issue for us. Don't get him on our radars here. Okay, so we are approaching Loni, and then we're gonna be going to the Euro Ocean Fuji AB probably. Okay, AB, then it's gonna be vectoring towards the Lunar.
Chase 1 heavy climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
11,000 feet. Right. Yes,
Climb
but
and maintain
we will
11,000
hold
feet.
off
Chase 1 Heavy.
because I'm gonna need to descend anyways, just in a few seconds here. So, yeah. after Woody we're gonna be descending towards 10,000, so, and Fuji probably to 9,000. We're gonna hold off here. For just a little bit longer. Balance of fuel.
Chase 1 Heavy, please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
Here we have the traffic. November 4, 1, 2 Golf. Probably will be flying at lower altitude. I think it's
Chase 1 Heavy, please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via AYB transition. Clear to AV Chase 1 Heavy.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters?
2979.
2979. Set. Approach checklist completed.
Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
6,000 to level.
Chase 1 Heavy contact Boston approach on 118.25. Good day.
Going to 118.25 Chase 1 Heavy. Boston approach Chase 1 Heavy, 6,100 feet.
Chase 1 Heavy Boston approach altimeter 29.79er. Continue to AYBE as planned.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Chase 1 Heavy.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1 set. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Cabin to cabin is secure.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet Chase 1 Heavy.
1,000 to level.
Chase 1 Heavy, you are 13 miles east of Boston. Contact Boston Tower on 132.225 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 132.225 Chase 1 Heavy.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
Boston Tower Chase 1 Heavy 12 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 approach.
Flaps 5 set.
Chase 1 Heavy Boston Tower. Altimeter 29.79er wind 284 at 4. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude
Cleared ILS
is set.
runway 27 approach Chase 1 Heavy.
Boston traffic. Boston traffic Chase 1 approaching ILS runway 27 right inbound.
Approach checklist.
5
Altimeters.
miles.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Well,
Runway.
gear down. Flaps 15. Gear down. Flaps 15.
Autopilot off.
Gear down.
Chase 1 Heavy wind
Flaps 15.
284 at 4. Clear to land runway 27.
Gear down. Alright. We're gonna be landing probably without an assistant from the flight, from the first officer.
Chase 1 Heavy, please acknowledge.
Clear to land runway 27 Chase 1 Heavy.
Okay. Gear down. Flaps. Flap 30 set. Okay, landing checklist. Flaps 30. Gear down. Green light.
1,000.
Speed brakes.
1,000 feet. Stable.
Approaching 27.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Approaching minimum.
Approaching minimums.
500 feet.
Minimums. Minimums.
Minimums.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal.
900 meters remaining. 600 meters remaining.
60 knots. Auto brake disarm.
Chase 1 Heavy turn, next taxiway.
Okay to clean up. Okay to clean up.
Going to 121.9er, chase 1 heavy.
Alright, never mind then. Boston traffic. I always forget that. Boston traffic chase 1 is cleared of runway 27. Okay, let's try again. Okay to clean up. Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist.
Roger.
Okay to clean up. Okay, I will clean up then. Alright, if you don't want to clean up, just say let's turn down the APU and let's go over to the ground frequency. Taxi to
Boston
the gates,
ground chase
please.
1 heavy, request taxi to the gate.
Chase 1 heavy taxi to gate Bravo 16 via taxiway Kilo cross runway 22 right Kilo Alpha Echo.
Kilo Alpha Echo.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 16 via taxiway Kilo cross runway 22 right Kilo Alpha Echo, chase 1 heavy.
Approaching 04 left.
Kilo Bravo Echo, okay.
Approaching 04 left.
P16. P16, yes, we will start this parking anyway. No, we would not back. That's good. Okay, here is our parking spot. I think the cleanup command did not work because we already cleaned up for this flight on some sorts. Okay, so we pressing Bravo Alpha over here. APU is on the buses. Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
So we have a marshal with the dining issue there.
Check.
Will clear us the runway for us. The parking spot, sorry. Yes, you will. Thank you very much. stop here. Don't want to run anyone over. Okay, let's request boarding. Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps
Up.
Parking brake.
Released.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar
Off.
off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Alright, so this is the end of our flight right now. So this is gonna be a great time to check our landing rate. So let's see that. Okay. LLM. And that is displayed. Okay, so we have a perfect landing of 151 feet per minute, which is perfect. My goal is to get around those landings, although my average is about 240 by now. So with each flight, let's hope to get it better and better. Okay, so we can get rid of it right now. Very good. And let's secure the aircraft. Okay, so secure the aircraft. Secure checklist.
Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.
All right. So yes, not shut or down completely. So fuel pumps off. APU is off. The ground power. We're not gonna be connected to ground power right now, and battery is off as well. The aircraft is in total dark state. Very well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I would much appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitch. Thank you very much and have a great day.